Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today is Wednesday, October 11th, 2023. This is Raven Moon's Astro Forecast. I am your host, Raven Moon. I hope you all are having a lovely October. I'm wearing a shirt from one of my friends who passed away a few years ago. For whatever reason, you were on my mind today, Shaman, and just want to say rest in peace. Bop, bop, bop to that drum and bass all day, all night. Yesterday, we talked a lot about Venus moving into Virgo, and today, later this evening, we will have Mars making a shift from lovely Libra into intense and passionate Scorpio. So, a little bit about Scorpio. Scorpio is a fixed water sign and is ruled by Mars and Pluto. Now, when it started with ancient astrology, Pluto could not be conceptualized, right? And whatever tools that our ancient astronomers were using did not allow them to gaze that far into the solar system. With that, for a number of years, maybe even a number of centuries, Scorpio was always ruled by Mars. Now, we were talking a lot about Venus, and I just want to say, Venus is kind of the epitome of feminine, whereas Mars is the epitome of masculine. I remember even somebody saying you can look at the symbolism of the sign, whereas, traditionally Venus looks like a person with like two arms out, body, head. And then Mars is just a round figure with arrow pointing out, which has also been related to being phallic, if you will. So again, probably like the best, well, not the best, but in Greek mythology, a good archetype is the love affair between Aphrodite and Apollo. That's a great view of that Venus Mars thing, where who was it? Aphrodite was married to Hephaestus, who was deformed and all of those things, but he was the son of Zeus and had, so it's almost like, she married the trust fund baby, but she was always in love with the warrior god, right? The guy that was always out conquering the stuff. And they have a love affair, whatever, go read into it. It's really, really fascinating. But also a really great way to look at the duality of the planet, right? And I'm going back to Venus again, but Venus with the finances and love. Sometimes to foster love, you need to be financially secure. Here nor there, let's concentrate back on Mars. So again, if Venus is love, then Mars is sex. We all know that sex and love are very different things. I think with Mars moving into Scorpio, we're going to have a more macabre feeling to things. I think it's always so telling how powerful Scorpio energy is that one of America's most beloved holidays, Halloween, falls right smack dab when all of that Scorpio energy is being concentrated in the zodiac. So yes, everything that's mysterious and it goes beneath the layers, that's suspenseful, that's titillating, that all those things that go deeper beneath the surface. Those are all Scorpio things, and things that we really love to dive into at this time, because you have to. You can't avoid things in life. You really have to face everything, including the darkness, and that's a beautiful thing about Scorpio energy. So with Scorpio in Mars, I feel like, you may become a little protective or even possessive over some of your loved ones, and you may see an uptick in passion and sexuality while Mars transits Scorpio. Yeah, Mars will be in Scorpio until about, oops, that's my time's up, I believe, a little bit mid-November, and I will be back to talk about other things because we have a new moon eclipse coming this weekend on Saturday, so you'll definitely see me before the week's out so I can talk about that. Anyway, thank you. That was my 5 minutes. Love to all.